CNAs who are in RN or LPN school or nursing students, please listen up.
Start with decreased cardiac output. Whatever it started with, it pulled in perfusion failure. Perfusion failure got a look and a feel. Weak and thready pulses, narrow pulse pressure, blood pressure trending downward, cool pale extremities, delayed capillary refill, decreased urine output, fatigue, altered mentation. That is what the nurse will see, feel, hear. That is what is going to be listed in the scenario on your exam. If you cannot move from academic phrase to clinical.
That video that I just attached earlier, she's right. She's right. So, quick intro, I'm Ria. I'm a CNA self-care coach. I am still a CNA, still active, still licensed, as well as in my level 2 of nursing school. And I'm a proud African, specifically from Angola. I speak Portuguese and English. Anyway, but like when I watched this video, I was like, wait, that's a realization that I had last week. So I'm in my spring break. But anyway, I just wanted to share a message to all my CNAs or even just anyone who's a nursing student. She's right. Even though I'm only level 2, but that's the only way to do really well in these nursing exams. If you don't read the question like it's a clinical scenario and explore your critical thinking and build upon that, you're not going to select the right answer. However, the main message she's sharing is it's not enough just, going through your exams because there's a lot of missing information. You need to actually apply your knowledge clinically. So that's why it's really good to have clinicals, because I was humbled real quick during my OB clinical where like my clinical instructor was asking a lot of questions and I didn't know, like, okay, I knew the answer, but if she had rephrased that in an exam, I would have got it right away. I mean, I don't think that fast like everyone else, but I will know the answer. I know my knowledge, but I was failing to think clinically and critically in that moment, even though I knew the concept. But because she brought the whole clinical scenario, I was like, oh, I get it. So ever since my OB clinical, I had a promise to myself that, okay, now with every knowledge I am absorbing, now I'm level 2 going into my last semester the next year, I need to apply critical thinking, but also I need to like visualize this as a clinical scenario. I mean, whatever you believe, but that's what has helped me pass my last 2 exams. My last OB exam, my last pharmacology exam. We had 2 exams so far for each of those subjects. It's because when I would read the question, I pause. I mean, of course, I've been practicing with a lot of Saunders questions and NCLEX questions. But then now when I go through the question and exam, that whole clinical scenario is presented in my mind in the forefront. And then literally, I will know the best answer right there and then, just because my brain has now had that shift, all from my previous OB clinical. And also what this lady had just shared earlier, like, you need to know how to apply your clinical thinking, your critical thinking skills in this clinical scenario. So that's the only way. Now, not only would you know how to pass your exams, but then once you are in a clinical setting, you know how to care for your patient well. You know how to think like a true RN, a true nurse. So for all y'all, I mean, I'm a start following this lady because I want to be that nurse. I want to be that nurse.